crazy coaches that come in here wanting to meet her. So I'm so excited to introduce this incredible lady. She has not only changed my life, but I'm sure has changed thousands of lives across the UK, US, Canada. It's going to be all over the world eventually. She is the creator of all of these programs here: 21 Day Fix, 21 Day Fix Extreme, Catch Your Heat, Hammer and Chisel, 8-Day Obsession. You guys have all done it, right? I'm a friend of hers. I consider her a friend, and as much and as busy as she is, she's the most humble, kindest, generous person that I've ever met, who gets into a place of power, meaning she can influence all of your lives and still has remained an incredible human being. So I'm so excited to introduce my girl, Miss Autumn Calabrese.
What's up, DC? We got booties shaking up in the front row. How's everybody feeling today? Well, thank you so much for coming out. It's freezing here, so you guys are probably used to it, but I was like, I have to leave my hotel room. What? No, I'm so happy to be here, and I so appreciate all you guys coming out. We've got time up here, so I'll talk for a little bit, and then I like to do questions and answers because I always think that that's the most fun, to sort of be able to answer your guys' questions, educate you. But I was talking yesterday in Atlanta, and I listened to 3 different women get up and tell their stories, and it was so funny because everything that they were saying in their story was exactly what my speech was about. So I was like, well, y'all kind of stole my speech. But all right. But I had done a post yesterday, and the post said, why choose failure when you can choose success? Or why choose failure when success is an option? And it's a really powerful statement if you take a second to think about what that means. Why choose failure when success is an option? We don't always think that success is an option. I honestly believe that. Like, people just think failure is my only option, and we get in this negative headspace, and it goes for all things in life, whether it's your workout or your nutrition or your job or a relationship that's not going the right way, and we just assume that it's too hard to change it. It's too hard for it to be something better. There's no way for me it can be something better. And really, that's just all in your head. That is your choice to believe that. But everybody has the same ability to be successful, just like we have all the same ability to fail at something. And I do that on purpose because I don't really look at anything as failures. I look at them as life lessons, and then you go on from there. But when you're approaching these things, right, you have 2 choices always. Is it hard to be uncomfortable in your own skin? Yeah. Is it hard to wake up and hate the way you feel and hate what you see in the mirror? Yeah, that I gotta assume is pretty darn hard, right? Okay. Is it hard to get up and push play? Mm-hmm. Is it hard to let me kick your butt for 45 minutes to an hour a day? Yeah, that's hard too. Is it hard to go grocery shopping and meal prep and to eat the broccoli over the cookies? Yeah, that's hard too. But one of them leaves you stuck in the hard and in the vicious cycle of not feeling good, not being happy, not reaching your goals. And the other hard takes you to a really awesome place of success and happiness and feeling good about yourself. So when you really look at it, which one's harder? It's a lot harder to stay in the vicious cycle of what you feel is failure than it is to take that 45 minutes or an hour a day to work out and give yourself what you need to feel good or to eat right? Every time you're faced with those food choices, and trust me, you guys, I get it. I get that food choices are hard. I grew up living above a restaurant. I don't know if you guys know that, but if you watch old Italian movies, that's how I grew up. Our apartment was on top of our to-go pizza restaurant. I ate pizza, pasta, subs, and New York style cheesecake on the daily, okay? I've been there. And then I was a competitive dancer. And guess what? When you're a little overweight, and I say a little overweight, I wasn't super overweight, but when you're even a little bit overweight as a dancer, good luck with that. Good luck auditioning, good luck jumping, good luck turning, good luck with any of it. It's hard. It's all hard. So I get that the food choices are hard because I had to choose to go against everything I was brought up eating. In fact, my dad gives me a hard time about it to this day. He always yells at me and my sister, "You two work out so much, and we can't have any family traditions because the way you two eat." I'm like, "Dad, I don't think traditions is about whether or not the meatballs are fried in Crisco. I'm just saying. Like, it's really not about that." But you guys, yeah, it was a hard choice, and it's a hard choice, and does it get annoying sometimes when people are like, "Why do you do this?" or "Why do you eat like that?" or when you get picked on social media and something, "Oh, you're too skinny. Well, you don't have abs today. You're that," it's all hard. But you have to let all that go, and you have to remember what you're working towards and the success that you're going towards. And just because you're not perfect doesn't mean you failed. So we make these choices, right? Sometimes you get up and you're like, "I'm too tired, the kids are sick, I didn't sleep all night, I got to be at work early, and I'm just not gonna push play." And you consider that a failure. And instead of just bouncing back the next day from it, you let it downward spiral. You're like, "Oh, I didn't do it yesterday. I'm just not gonna do it today. I'll wait till next week. I'll start Monday. Oh, I didn't work out today. I might as well just eat the donut. It's all gone to hell anyways for the day." What is that? Like one failure leads to the next failure leads to the next one. Instead of just going, "You know what, I don't have time to work out today," whatever it might be, so I'm gonna park a little further away, walk, I'm gonna take the stairs instead of the elevator, and I'm gonna make sure I eat healthy and don't eat the donut because I'm definitely not getting my workout in today, so I better at least keep my nutrition on point. And I'm using fitness as my metaphor, but this goes for life. This goes for how you look at all the challenges that come up in your life. That's one of the things I love most about fitness, is that fitness isn't just training you to be strong. It's not just training you to be physically strong or to have a six-pack or a nice booty, although those things are fun, right? That's great, cool, that'll come. But it's training you to be strong in life. That's what it's really about. Because if you can be strong in that workout, and if you can be strong in your choices to fuel your body properly, watch how quickly that trickles over into life. How many people are doing 80-day obsession? Ooh, yeah. How many people have felt it trickle over into your life? Yes, because when you take control of one thing, it shows you how to start taking control of other things in your life. And when you take control and you say, "I'm in charge, I'm not a victim, I'm in charge. Bad things happen to everybody, but I'm in charge," that's when things get really good. I can tell you in this 80-day obsession group, I've never seen so many tragedies. Maybe it's just because we have 43,000 people in one place. But the amount of tragedies that have happened to people in this group in these last 3 months are like, there are just days where I can't even go into the group. People who have lost their children, people who have lost sisters and relatives to cancer, people who have lost babies when they're pregnant. Like, just the amount of tragedy is overwhelming. And the coolest thing I've seen is that they keep going. And maybe it's because they have the group, I don't know, but that's pretty cool if that is why it is, because that's what all of you are here for, to give them that support. It doesn't just have to be in my big group, it can be in your small groups. But whatever it is about the program, about the group, about what they've learned about themselves from taking control over the last 74 days, they haven't let these horrific life experiences stop them. They haven't looked at it as a failure. They haven't said, "I quit because life got too hard." So just remember that as you go through this workout program, any other workout program. You know, if you're a new coach starting off and it's really hard, it's gonna be real hard when you first get going. You are gonna fumble. You're gonna be like, "What is this social media business? Why do I gotta be on Instagram stories 24/7? Like, what is it all? What does Success Club mean? What does Emerald mean?" You guys, it's hard, but you'll get through it. It's just like any learning curve. So just remember that the choice is yours. You have the ability to choose failure and you have the ability to choose success. They're both equally hard in their own ways and they're both equally easy in their own ways. But one of them is going to lead to a really amazing path. So that's my little spiel for you guys for today. So that being said, that part's over. You're all like waiting for me to say more. There's no more. But what I want to do is, I have a little bit of time from what I looked at the schedule. So let's do some Q&A.
All right, I have a microphone here,
Okay.
so.
I was gonna say, they can shout it out, because you're in heels and running across this room might take a minute. I know she can. Who's got a question? Raise your hand. Okay, I saw that one go up first. Yep. Yep.